Hello, it was Power here to review the Kamen 01 Memorial Progrise key set, side A.I.M.S, and ZAIA. So this is the second Memorial Progrise key set, and the first one to be announced. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. So, as I stated before in the hidden side, the front of the box is very resemblant to the opening of 01. So we got Vulcan and Valkyrie present. Then we get A.I.M.S and ZAIA Enterprise. We get some warnings. And then just more warnings telling you how much batteries there are, the contents. And in the back, we get Thouser, Valkyrie, Orthos, Vulcan. Look at this pure perfection of a suit. And then we got Naki and Vulcan right here because obviously, like the way they sort this out is like, I guess, like the forms that are not as a priority are sidelined, and then the ones that are here. Again, just look at this perfection. This is like the fact they actually took a high quality picture of the suit, and it's not like Naki, where they're sadly just like an image they took during the show. Like, this is clearly like a Bandai picture they took of this suit. My gosh. So here we have the Progrise keys out. I apologize that Caucasus and Japanese Wolf are not focused. I guess my depth of field on this camera is not good. It's not the camera's fault, it's the lens. So, obviously, just like usual, no. We will just start with Shooting Wolf. This one is very similar to the DX one, as we can compare right here. There's literally no difference, unlike Rising Hopper, because Rising Hopper had like a different, like, not sticker, but like, here they went with the more designed look, but it was already present on the DX one. The only thing I can actually say is that my cover on this one is actually more tighter, so it's not really any difference. So obviously the Memorial attributes still carry over, so the speaker is more higher quality.
Werewolf's ability. Werewolf's ability.
Obviously hold down the button to switch to Memorial mode. We get Fua screaming. Perfection. So Fua has 31 phrases. So obviously we're just going to go through a sample. That's a good sampling. So it's line 24 specifically is unique because it actually has Naki included, which is pretty cool because that's how the scene went and such. So I don't need to put the tab in again. you get the shot riser sound when you switch it back. So here's Russian Cheetah. Again, it's nothing different at all. Well, yes, with these two, I could definitely pull out the A.I.M.S Narikiri set. Because I will say right... Actually, I'll just wait. Yeah, the cover on this one is set to be more looser. I'm not too big on that. So again, the same setup. If it actually wants to focus, if I actually do zoom in.
Cheetah's ability. Cheetah's ability.
Yua has 36 lines. Obviously, like, I'm excluding the, like, Progrise key announcement, so.
変身一つ教えておいてやる。バックアップさえあればいつでも復元できる。それが人工知能。それがヒューマギアだ。たとえ壊しても作り直せば済む話。ただの道具だ。人工知能特別法違反を確認。対象を破壊する。これが戦い方の手本だ。人工知能特別法違反を確認。すべて破壊する。ちょうどいい。テストだ。逃げられるとでも思ったか？出力最大。私はエイムズの技術顧問。信頼しろ。道具は使いようだな。
I am going through the lines that I was supposed to go through later. Whoops. Now we got a unique one. We got Amazing Caucasus, to which, again, this one is mostly the same. I think, again, to the QR code. Yeah, for Gamma Rising. However, Caucasus is the Waz of the set, where I will say they improved on it by not making the cover so springy. However, I'm struggling with that because mine gets stuck a lot. Because I personally was not too big on how this was handled, because I think it's a bit too much force. Like, yeah, that's technically how it's supposed to be, but I'm not too big on that. So for this one, I don't know what that was about. You can tell this one has more resistance, because you can tell, like, it kind of, like, obviously it's like hitting, it's like sliding onto the screen a lot more, as you can, like, there's like a tightness to it and such, compared to, like, this. So that's probably why mine's like that. And yeah, so you can definitely tell there's a bit more shadow on the ride model, and then there's a bit more light here compared to the DX one. Other than that, they're the same. The disappointing thing with this one, however... Okay, I just want to make sure this is the right one. The sound quality. They did not improve the sound quality. It's still the same.
Great horn.
It's just louder.
Amazing horn. Thouser horn.
So you still get the two abilities and the announcements. Obviously, you hold it down to switch modes.
Great horn.
So it's not just, okay, so it's just not going to open for us. So as that closes, when you flip this around, Guy has the most phrases with 42. Fun.
タープライズジャパン代表取締役社長の天津ガイです。いよいよ箱舟がよみがえる。進捗率 999%。進捗率 1000%。そもそもアークを生み出したのは私だ。これからは 1000%。私の時代だ。さすがザイアスペック。1000%。人間の勝利だ。このとさうため若さほど罪なものはない。私噛みつく相手を間違えないようにね。ウルフ。いや、野良犬くん。やはりヒューマギアは欠陥品です。婚活です。君の意見は聞いていない。現れたか。時代遅れの絶滅危惧種。彼のチップ、君たち2人はザイアエンタープなぜ変身できた？ 1000% ありえない。ヒューマギアに夢など必要ない。このままで済むなき。お前に夢などいらない。君の12年前の記憶、お前らは道具だ。道具に夢などいらない。ありえない。1000% ありえない。許さん。絶対に許さんぞ。
So, yeah, again, that's just a sample of his phrases. Last but not least, the exclusive of the set, Japanese Wolf. This is the second Zetsumaru's key we're actually covering because I forgot about Rocking Hopper. Gosh darn it. So it follows the same pattern as Zetsumaru's keys. We got the Zetsumaru's key rider symbol. Obviously, Japanese wolf type Zetsumetsu. Then we got the Japanese wolf. It's in a very nice silver. Like, I really like this silver. And obviously the base is still relatively the same. I think I know there was something different between these two and Rocking Hopper. I think it's the fact these ones are translucent to follow like the typical Progrise key fashion, unlike Rocking Hopper and the other DX Zetsumaru's keys, but I really don't remember. So QR code, this one is 063. Wow. And here's the rider model and the cover, which again, I just like how much this actually looks silhouetted, and then when you open it up, it's just like, wow, I really like that. I know that's not special, because again, like, you get that with all of them, but I just feel like this one is the most seamless. So, obviously going through the sounds.
Japanese wolf. Zetsumetsu ability. Japanese wolf. Zetsumetsu ability.
As you can hear there's the traditional Setsume Rise key sound. Hold it down. Force Riser sounds. Now we have at least, as I drop the instructions, we have 23 phrases from Naki themselves.
Japanese wolf.
変身対象を破壊します。私は道具ザイアの意志のままに承知しました。私は社長の命令を実行するよう夢ヒューマギアも夢を見ていいのか。
I thought I was on line 5.
私は夢なんて見れないと思っていた。私も夢を見たい。でも夢が何なのか私にはまだわからない。だから代わりにヒューマギアの夢を叶えたい。私は何者なんだ。私はヒューマギア。でも道具じゃない。ヒューマギアも夢を見ていいんだ。人類を滅亡せよ。アークの意志のままに。上の布団がふわっと吹っ飛んだ じゃないと。私はアークが復元し、カメ人、アークには決して逆らえない。
I had to cut that one. I'm sorry, but so typically, I would say for in show reasons, this one actually has 4 modes because when you hold it down, you get the shot riser sounds. Because now,
Japanese wolf. Japanese wolf's ability.
now you're in Kamen Rider mode. So now it acts like Rocking Hopper.
Japanese wolf. Japanese wolf's ability.
And then when we hold it down again, now we are going to have an additional 10 phrases from Fua.
Japanese wolf. 変身。
もう戻ってこないってのかよ。くだらないギャグを飛ばすあいつは。なら社長の心を力ずくでこじ開けるしかねえな。お前が滅びと戦えばヒューマギアは人間を敵とみなす。滅びなき今滅びを誰よりもヒューマギアのことを滅びのことを信じたのはあいつ自身だったのか。俺はバルカン、町の平和を守る仮面ライダーだ。
Then when you hold it, it'll go back to the normal mode of the Zetsumarais key mode. And the last 2 phrases I just played for this one are the exact same last 2 phrases on this one. I do not understand why they did that. I think it's because they were too worried that Fua was going to be like the 3rd character with the least phrases. So they just threw the his 2 last phrases from this key to this. Let's just use this in everything we have. So we're gonna do an order of, you know, the keys we went through.
Bullet.
I'm just gonna. From now on, I'm just gonna do the memorial mode for the next 2. So.
Bullet. 変身。
Woohoo!
Bullet. Bullet. Authorize. 変身。Supply.
So now we get the armor sound for Shooting Wolf. And now in this mode, Fua has 5 phrases. However, the way you do it is weird because all you do is simply press this. However, this is how you activate the finisher, as you can see.
お前らだけは許せない。12年前、俺の人生を狂わせた。
本当の怒りがどういうものか教えてやるよ。
刃、お前の夢は何だ。ザイアの奴隷になって、その先に何がある。答えろ、刃。お前が本気の夢を語るまで、俺はお前を認めない。お前がお前であるために、俺はお前をぶっ潰す。刃、お前は分かっているはずだ。目を覚ませ。
So you might be wondering how the heck do you activate the finishers? Well, you have to hold down the button now. And it depends on how long you hold the button. So if you hold it up to, so obviously if you want to do the blast, just hold it up to you get the announcement of the Progrise key, or just like the second you hear it. Then you get the sounds of the characters popping up. You barely heard Fua. And where did I put it? If you want to do the fever, you'll have to hold the button down until the Progrise key announcement is done. As you can tell, you don't get the character popping sounds because he never did this. I should probably reward that. They technically appear later. Because obviously, despite the fact that he never did this, they still bothered to actually memorialize it. Unlike 001. So now going to Yua. I should probably change modes. And Yua has 8 phrases.
人工知能特別法違反を確認。対象を破壊する。ちょうどいい。テストだ。逃げられるとでも思ったか。私はエイムズの技術顧問。信頼しろ。私が相手だ。うわ！お前は仮面ライダーになんてなるべきじゃなかった。私のせいだ。私のせいだ。知らないのか。思いはテクノロジーを超える。らしいぞ。
Like, I think I did state this before, but obviously those phrases are not new. They were already within the key individually. It's just that these were phrases, for the most part, the character said while transformed. As you can tell, they were formatted the same. Again, it's just kind of annoying. So there's the first episode version of that. Obviously, that's the only thing because it's not a full-on CSM. Yeah. Obviously, we have Japanese Wolf, but we'll get back to it. Wow, we never pulled this thing in a while, and I'm actually excited that I could use this thing for one last time. So, let's do this, actually. Let's hope it actually opens. I also still have yet to put the button back in.
When the final is crossed, the golden soldier Thouser is born. Presented by ZAIA.
So there we get the transformation, or the memorial version of Thouser's transformation. And this actually consists of 10 phrases from Guy.
仮面ライダーサウザー、私の強さは桁外れだ。私の強さは君の 1000%。桁が違う。その怒り、それでいい。この私を憎み、滅ぼそうとする。今あなたの心を支配する者こそ、紛れもない人間の悪意だ。
Like, obviously, I want to state this too, because some people might think I'm just not pressing it fully. I am. It's just that it gets stuck within the screen.
現れたか。時代遅れの絶滅危惧種。 なき、お前に夢などいらない。お前は私の道具だ。お前らは道具だ。道具に夢などいらない。心の底から許せなかった。君のことも、ヒューマギアのことも、青臭い夢ばかり掲げる経営が許せなかった。その理由は他でもない。私が秘伝インテリジェンスを愛していたからだ。アークを倒すぞ。我々二人の手で。
I don't. Because that's the last one. 7. Sorry. And obviously, last thing, the finisher.
Thousand destruction. Thousand destruction.
Like, that's cool. Just the sound quality sucks. And obviously, you can still do this unused thing.
Progrise. Caucasus' ability.
Honestly, I just kind of like this key because this can technically be used as the black Thouser key. So we're going to cut to the Force Riser first, just to get Japanese Wolf over with. So again, Memorial Mode.
Japanese Wolf.
変身。
So there you get the transformation of Kamen, and just look how just look at how much the light actually shines through this. Like, it's amazing. And Naki only has one phrase within when this is loaded in here.
アークが復元し、仮面ライダーになりました。よろしく伝えろと。
Obviously, the finishers. So I don't think Naki was shown doing both of those finishers. Obviously, I haven't finished the show. So they're just both the same. And again, I guess to somehow show this, like, the other keys actually do show up a lot better here. Which is fantastic. I think these ones always showed up well for both of mine. Yeah. Yeah, so I never had an issue with these ones and such. So here we are with Japanese Wolf, and I think I messed this up. Again, Memorial Mode.
Japanese Wolf. Authorize.
As you can hear now, you get a warning sound in addition to the Kamen Rider sound.
Awakening the instincts of two beasts long lost.
So there's the full transformation of Orthos Vulcan, how it was presented in the show, which I do like. But at the same time, I just would have preferred if I can get a shortened version.
見てられねえな。俺たちにヒューマギアを信じさせてくれたのはお前だろ。今のお前を見てると昔の自分を思い出すよ。Japanese Wolf! Ultros Blast!
Interestingly enough, they didn't memorialize that. Like, they went through the effort to memorialize the fevers for Wolf and Cheetah, but they didn't memorialize the blast. Because obviously the memorialized finisher is the blast, or the fever.
Japanese Wolf! Ultros Blast!
Obviously, because of how this is programmed, it obviously doesn't know what the key is doing, so it will just think it's done. So you get a random explosion in the middle of the finisher. it's hilarious. And to show, actually beforehand, because I might as well just do this all one. Point out the Force Riser. You can actually get the proper transformation of Orthos Vulcan with the Force Riser. And I forgot to do this in the Shot Riser. Yeah. Finishers I'm not gonna do just because I'm already covering a lot. And speaking of this, you can use Japanese to get the proper transformation for Japanese Wolf. Just put it in the Shot Riser.
Japanese Wolf! Authorize. Shot rise. Japanese Wolf! Awakening the instinct of a beast long lost.
Again, finishers, watch the demo. So you might be wondering why the heck are we pointing out the 0-1 driver? It's because of this thing. I think this is in the right mode.
Japanese Wolf!
So obviously, because this is an actual new Progrise key, and actually isn't for the 0-1 driver, it means its 0-1 driver sounds are proper.
Authorize. Progrise. The boy of victory. Japanese Wolf. Awakening the instinct of a beast long lost.
So there's the full transformation for Japanese Wolf, the Zetsumirai key version. And because it's not memorialized, we can actually properly do this. Obviously, this doubles for both modes.
Japanese Wolf. Authorize.
And we still get the warning. So here comes pure perfection.
Progrise. Unbreakable. Immortal. Awakening the instincts of two beasts long lost.
Man, perfectionism.
Ultros Impact! Ultros Terra Impact!
The Orthos jingle. Perfectionism. Obviously, these three are compatible. I'm not going to show it off with this one because it's not that different. These two, however, are actually unique. So obviously, you would think that, you know, they'll just remain the same.
Progrise!
They memorialized it. Obviously, not the portion that's like, obviously the parts that are used within their respective items are memorialized and not the first half. But the fact that he kept the memorialized pieces is cool. I really like that. Because I was worried that they were just gonna just be just, oh yeah, it's the same thing but louder. Jeez.
Authorize. Progrise. Speedy Thunder. Rushing Cheetah. I tried to outrun this demon to get left in the dust.
Man, I like that. Shoot. Jeez. Obviously these are all compatible. I'm probably not gonna do them all. So
Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Caucasus' ability. Thouser. Attacks!
yeah. So obviously Japanese Wolf is the actual new one, so we'll do that.
Japanese Wolf. Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Setsumetsu ability. Setsumetsu.
Actually, you know, like, for how we can do this.
Shotgun rock. Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Setsumetsu ability. Setsumetsu. Kamen shot.
And
Charge rise. Japanese wolf. Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Japanese wolf's ability. Ultros charge. Full charge.
equalityism.
Progrise key. Full charge. Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Japanese wolf's ability. Ultros Kamen Master. Charge right.
And that's essentially it for the A.I.M.S and ZAIA set. I don't even think I called the Heathen set by its name. This is not gonna frame well, but I'll say this right now, but this set is easily my favorite out of the three because I think it does a good job at covering the range of characters, even because this one is essentially 3 factions. Obviously, because it's mostly A.I.M.S, and obviously you got Thouser with ZAIA, or ZAIA with Thouser. They're trying to coin Naki with ZAIA. I understand why. But, I guess it's kind of neat to actually have something of Metsubou Jinrai, because obviously they were not going to put all 4 members of Metsubou Jinrai together. So, and also, we got Orthos Vulcan. Pure perfection. So, and I guess, well, again, I can't really say because I haven't finished the show, so I can't say, oh yeah, it has my favorite range of characters. But, I guess I'll admit, the thing I guess I didn't really catch with, the Zero One, or not Zero One, the Hedon set is just, I just feel like the amount of phrases is not as abundant. Which, because I just find it really weird that I'm actually able to fly through the phrases, because I literally assume that I have to at least sit there for, 22 minutes to, get through everything, but no, it's a breeze. Obviously, certain characters obviously don't have as much, but other than that, this set probably has the most positive things I have to say about it, which is not a lot. I don't have a lot to say about it because that's just how much I like it. I just like what I really like what you do with the shot riser Progrise keys. Besides the fact that you have to press the button for the phrases instead of the finisher, I understand they want consistency with all the other, when you put the Progrise keys into other items where you just simply tap the button. However, these ones should have just been holds because it ruins the flow of the finishers. That's kind of the only disappointing thing. Obviously, with non-memorialized shot riser Progrise keys, so Caucasus would have worked normally. These 3 are affected because of the fact they're for the shot riser. I think this is not Rising Hopper, but where he's up there. But obviously, as I showed before, Rising Hopper and Izu are not affected by the memorialism of the shot riser. But it's just, I kind of wish they just dealt with it a lot better. But yeah, I guess if you're stuck with getting one set, I would just prefer this one because people might take it as a negative, I guess, if that this set needs to have more things. You need the shot riser, you need the 1000 driver, and then you need the force riser. But honestly, I think that's the fun of it because that was kind of the whole point of the series. Because I just feel like the Hedon set's kind of bland because of the fact all those Progrise keys are just for the 01 driver. But yeah, that'll have to do with this. These are very poor. This is power and I'll leave people by.